Hello again. I'm back with a huge Dollar Tree haul. It's This is more than one trip, obviously, more than one Dollar Tree store. Not all at once, of course. I just have to put everything away, so I have to get this video out so I can put everything away. I'm gonna try. I know I've said this a billion times before. I'm gonna try to do the Dollar Tree hauls or any haul, any video that I'm doing a haul. I'm gonna try to do it as soon as I get back from the stores, um, just so that it doesn't add up. It doesn't take so long to do the hauls. Anyway, and so that the stuff is still in the stores. Most of the stuff, it's been in the last 2 weeks, so it should still be in your stores. And if it's not, it might still be getting to your stores because I see hauls from other people that have stuff that we're barely seeing in our stores. So yeah, you just never know. Okay, let me get to it because there's a lot. You can watch this video. If you're going to watch it, you can watch it in pieces. Do it like a novela, where you're just going to watch 10 minutes each time and go, I wonder what's next, Maybe I'll have the honey come in and I'll slap him just for novela effect. No, just kidding. I know for once, I'm going to get a lot of comments below. Don't do that to my uncle. Okay. One of the things I got is this Doggy Treats magazine. They have, books and magazines for my friend who has a little puppy. I thought I got one too for Rose and Ruby, but I don't think I did. Okay. And they have things like pineapple rings, like, how to make like treats for them. Frozen treats for the summer. Homemade beef, chicken, and salmon broth for dogs. Stuff like that. So, got that for them. I got this book, Brighter by the Day, Waking Up to New Hopes and Dreams. Okay, and positive. It just says things like it's just a book, and it says positivity comes with no cruise control. We can't just embrace joy once, sit back and expect to run on automatic. We've got to keep on choosing a sunny perspective, shifting our mindset purposefully. And I do believe in that. I struggle with that, but I do believe in that. Okay. And then I got some pretty plates just because they're pretty, and I wanted something pretty, paper plates. I don't use that many paper plates. As you know, I try to be a more environmentally conscious, which you wouldn't know with all these Dollar Tree plastic bags, but yeah. 10 plates, 7 by 7 inch, and I just thought they were pretty, gold trimmed, and yeah, we have our little pieces of pie or treats or anything like that. I have these nails. These are no glue needed nails, so the glues are right in the back of it, self-adhesive. And there's these like 10 pre-glued artificial nails. And I think, so it's no glue needed, faux nail kids collection, but it's not just for kids. I like things like this, and then I don't end up wearing them. I'm like, nah, that's too loud. Okay. And then there's these that look like confetti, pink and confetti. And then these I thought were so cute. I don't know, maybe I'll give them to my goddaughter. She likes, although now I think she has real nails on, so excuse me. She's getting older. But yeah. These would be fun, like to wear to Disneyland and stuff like that. Okay. Those are those. And then they had these full-size Grill Mates, McCormick Grill Mates, and this is Max's Chimchurri seasoning. It has a psyllium. Did you see it? It has a Szechuan pepper, oregano, and red pepper. See, and it's a pretty big bottle. I mean, yeah, bottle, plastic bottle, but no. See? And it says it has parsley, oregano, salt, garlic, red pepper, black pepper, Szechuan pepper and natural flavor. Well, the natural flavor part I don't like, but the rest of it's fine. And there's no salt because I always get no salt things. Oh, and look, I got two. Oh, it did say salt. You're like, you said salt. I hear Natalie say, you say salt. Yeah, there is salt in here. Okay, that's fine. 35 milligrams for a quarter tablespoon or teaspoon. So that's not bad. Usually I buy seasonings without salt because I like to control how much salt, if any, I put in my food. I usually don't cook with salt, as you know, but sometimes it needs it, of course. Okay, moving on. Oh, I got these from my neighbor. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based, clean ingredients, oats and peanut granola bites to keep you going. And it includes just 3 non-GMO bags, a 3-pack. See, it's just something to help you out there. And they expire May 5th of 2026. This is what it is. Okay. I got those for him. Oh, a staple in our house. These shortbreads. They're so yummy, yummy, yummy. Not greasy like some of the other shortbreads, famous shortbreads that they sell out there. They're not greasy, buttery greasy like that, but they're so yummy. And then the Three Musketeers, this book, and it's Mickey, Goofy, and Donald. And yeah, they tell the story of the Three Musketeers. Cute children's books. Okay. They always have like Stenopad type books. I don't know why we buy. You see how many of these things we buy. And this is like a sketch one. It's a clear page one. They're all clear pages, sketchbook. So there's no lines on there. I remember now why I got these because, and this one says sketchbook. So you can sketch in them, obviously. This one says create something amazing. And this one just says create. And I got these because, as you know, we're getting certified in AI and stuff like that. So this is part of like me trying to find, because I like to take notes on my clear, on copy paper and not line paper. And so, I got these so that I can take notes on there. And I want to refresh my memory and, you know, go through my favorite textbooks that I kept, like my molecular cell textbook and organic chemistry, and stuff like that. So anyway, anything I want to like refresh my memory on and study up a little bit so I don't forget it because I'm not using it. So I'm afraid I'm gonna forget it. And I didn't notice these had sketch prompts in there. Cool, huh? I opened it and I was like, what's in there? Yeah, it's just the first sheet. And yeah, all 3 of them have the same. Oh, yeah, all 3 of them have the same sketch prompts on the first sheet. You know, we go to Disney to draw a lot. When those big books get full, which they're almost full, maybe I'll just take a smaller one like this and see if I could draw on a different scale. That's good for that. For $1.25, look how many sheets are in there. Like, how many sheets are in here? That's quite a few pieces of paper. It doesn't say how many there are, but it's pretty thick. Okay. Enough of that. They had this Carolina vinegar style sweet and tangy barbecue sauce. Heinz, name brand, for $1.25. I got that to try it. It's a good way to try things. If you don't like it, you only spend $1.25. And then you can always, once you try it, if you don't like it, you can always offer it to somebody else because somebody else might like it. Let's see here. And this is expiration date, April of 2026. Okay. And oh, we got these Disney Tigger socks. See that? Yeah, got that pair of Tigger socks. Got this for the little one. It's a loofah, little bunny loofah. Anyway, it's just cute to play in the bath. Okay. Got a little bell. Yes, I do need a bell. Okay. Oh, remember I told you that Poo-Pourri? This is a slender one that you put in your purse or your back pocket if you're a boy or a girl, doesn't matter. Whoever has a back pocket. See how slender it is? And this one's the Twisted Citrus. I think the other one was the tropical something. Yeah. Okay. I didn't smell like anything actually. Okay. And then they had this cute silicone baby bib. And it's BPA, BPS, PVC, and phthalate free. And it's little tykes. And it's all those little cars. Remember you guys used to play in that little red car? Red and yellow car? Oh my goodness. How cute is this? And it captures the food here. Yeah, so cute. And they had a pink one too. Is that not adorable? Yeah, you know those are going your way for the baby birdie. How cute is that? Cute purse. So those are going that way as well. Okay. All right. You know what if you get flies, the whole thing of putting pennies and water in a bag and hanging it and it actually works. I don't know the science behind that. I need to look that up actually why it is. But what the new hack is now is taking a disco ball, not the bag with the pennies and well, who has pennies anymore, right? So it's taking a disco ball and hanging it by your front door or in your patio, and that kind of scares away the flies. So they do have disco balls about this big at Dollar Tree for $3, I think, or $5. $3 or $5. It's in the $3 or $5 section, and they're disco balls about this big with a little hanging thing. But they have these sippy cups for $1.25. And so my plan is to, because I don't know if it actually works with flies or not, take out the straw, open it up, take out the straw, put a string through, and then put the lid back on and just hang it like that. And I got a few of them, right? $1.25. And I got a few of them. I think 3 of them. I got one for the front porch, side porch, and back porch. Okay. But if you wanted them for sippy cups, they work that way too. But since they have the hole already in there, and I could just, feed some jute string through and make a big knot, and then put the lid back on, screw the lid back on, and then let's see if that works. That's a cheaper way to do it. And then if it does work and you want to get fancy, then you can go get a disco ball. Okay. Oh, this is a cucumber mint, like I showed you in the other video. Spray. Smells good. Hand sanitizer. Sorry, it's like the dupe for whatever that brand is. Okay, and then I got this. So when you see it's brand name polish, it's like very simple packaging. And this is like a blue. Let me take it out the package. This is called Cloud 9. And this particular brand I purchased before at Sprouts because it's a low tox, it's a non-toxic brand. It's called Mineral Fusion. and they had it there for $1.25, and I paid $9.99 for it, I think, or $10.25 or something like that. For the color I bought at Sprouts, and this one's called Cloud 9. Yep, and you see it's like a greenish, like a blue, like a very pretty blue with a tint of green. So I'm gonna let me see. Let me show you. Well, first of all, let me mix it. So you're supposed to mix polish like this. You're not supposed to shake it up and down because you're adding air to it, making air bubbles. And by doing that, it'll dry out faster. So let's see. See how pretty that is? I don't know if you can even see it. I can't see. Oh, you can't even see it. There it goes. Okay, let's see. This is the color. I have ridges on my nails like my mom did. It makes sense since we were both nail biters. Okay, see? That's the second coat. Of course, you're supposed to let the coat dry in between. But you see, it's a pretty color, huh? Okay. So that's that. And I've seen this color and other colors, like a green, like a sage green, like not a purple, but like a sage green and like a maroon color. I've seen different colors for quite a while now, like for almost like since last fall, I started seeing this brand go in there. So, okay. Again, it's Mineral Fusion. Look it up. All right. Then I've been hearing about these Cozy Place candles that they use essential oils, and this one is grapefruit and sweet orange. And it smells pretty fresh. It smells kind of like a hotel lobby. A nice hotel lobby. A nice hotel lobby. Yeah. And it's so pretty. The glass jar is so pretty, like that amber color too. But this Cozy Place brand, yeah, they have wax melts as well that I saw today. Same scent. So I don't know if this scent is I think they got. I was gonna say is that maybe it didn't sell too well, but it smells really good. But there are different scents, so keep an eye out at your store. It's mixed up. This is not the $3 and $5. This is $1.25. This Cozy Place one. I've seen them with the air fresheners. I've seen them with the candles. I've seen like all over the place. Like they don't know quite where to put them. But yeah, it says paraben free, phthalate free, formaldehyde free, cruelty free, global ingredients. Mm-hmm. It's can be repurposed. It has a lead-free cotton core wick. So even though the wick is cotton, it doesn't have lead in it. So yeah, I got 2 of them. I got one for myself and one for my comadre. And I know she burns candles. And these bottles, I don't know what the soap is like. This one's aloe and chamomile cream soap. And this one is milk and honey cream soap. Now I was gonna dump out these soaps, or put them somewhere else, like in another jar. And I'm gonna use these as my travel jars for my shampoo and my conditioner because I don't want to take the big jar. And so I thought they had a smaller one, like the Dial soap is like. See, this is pretty thick, right? This holds 16 ounces. And the Dial soap one was like 10 ounces, I think. And I almost took those, but then they looked too small because I do use quite a bit of shampoo and I do wash my hair daily because, well, I'm trying to wash it every other day, as you know, but I just can't. I can't sleep if I don't have a clean scalp. So, yeah, like a fresh, wet scalp. But I bought these to use them because they do lock, right? When you open them, they pop up, and then they do lock when you turn it a certain way. So I was like, oh, let me get those, because those little bottles, they do have travel bottles with all the little TSA compliant ones, but since these are going to go under the belly of the plane, the little ones, those, for one, I never really liked them. I've had a set before. I don't like them because they don't have enough product in there if you're going for a week. And then also, those bottles I always found very hard to squeeze, So I like that these sit flat on the bottom, and yeah, you could just take off the labels and have a real nice one for your bathroom too. I don't know how this soap is, if it's drying or not. It says it's moisturizing, but yeah, let me see what this smells like. Okay, just smells like soap. This smells nicer. This one that's milk and honey. And this says no parabens and all that stuff too. This one smells nicer. Yeah. But again, I didn't get it for the soap, but I will use the soap probably. If I notice it drying my hands, I'll just pour it out. But okay, and as you know, I'm a J Knight, and when you're a J Knight, you do cosplay or dress up or whatever. We dress in Regency, and I was watching Persuasion the other day, which is one of her with Amanda Root, that version, and Cian Hines, I think his name is, and when I was watching that, she had like one of the characters who was like a rich character. She had a like a bandana, like not a bandana, like a turban type of thing on her head. But I noticed when they panned around, the camera went to the side, you could see her hair on top. So I was like, oh, that's just like a donut thing with like wrapped fabric and ribbon around it. And I think she had like beads around it and everything. Anyway, that was like a style back then. And so I thought, hey, I wonder if I get one of these, these floral foams. How about that? And I wrap some whatever's, but because then this part of my head will be covered with the fabric and all that other stuff. Or maybe I need to get two of them. I'm not sure. But I was like, I don't know. I can play with it. I have in more than enough fabric. So I got one of these to do that with. Okay. So as far as mental health goes, like one of the books I was showing you how to treat yourself in the other video. One of the things, I follow this girl on Instagram. She's this young lady on Instagram I follow, and she has her master's in mind, blah blah blah, like to help you with your thinking and your brain and things like that, like how to, what to focus on and how not to focus on negative stuff and focus on good stuff, and visualization and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, one of the things she says about she talks about perfectionism, which I am a perfectionist, and one of the things she says is to get something like a coloring book, which, look at how sassy she looks, Ruby, right? To get something like a coloring book and practice making mistakes on purpose. And I was like, why would I do that? Like, I would need to make it look real pretty. And so she said, to practice like coloring out of the lines, mixing colors you don't like, and just things like that. And that kind of trains your brain. I don't know, maybe I should link her behind because I'm not explaining it properly, but it's something to help you with your perfectionism, not to be such a perfectionist, and to be more flexible when things aren't perfect. And ultimately, it's just a way to mellow you out. So I thought I would give it a try. And then my honey got one of these too, to practice coloring like I don't know. I honestly, I'm getting a little stressed out just thinking about coloring outside of the lines, which means I probably need to practice doing it. And if you get used to it, then you it's not as stressful when things aren't like exactly lined up. Okay, supposedly. So let's see. Okay. Also, I liked this one. I always liked dot to dot when I was younger, like kind of seeing what it is, as you do that moment when you realize what you're drawing. First you're just connecting dots and you're looking for the numbers, and then when you start realizing what it is, and then you get the confirmation when you're done. But this one is extreme dot to dot because, of course, now that I'm older, I can look at the dot to dots and I can see what it is already. So this one says, color your own straight edge on the back cover. Okay, I guess if you want a straight edge, you can color that on the back cover. I don't know how you're going to color it if it's shiny, it's going to erase, but I don't know. Anyway, this is an extreme dot to dot. So I flipped through it in the store, and without reading the hints on the bottom, I was like, oh, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I wouldn't know what this is without looking on the hints on the bottom. So I was like, okay, this is like when I was a kid where you're going to be challenged again. Like this. Well, you see a sun and some clouds, but do you know what the rest of that is? I have no clue. So I was like, okay, this would be nice to find out again. And then this one, but no clue. So I kind of like that. I got that one. Okay. I think I talked to you before already about these whitening strips. These are Pro whitening gel pens. I think in the travel one, I had some in there. I didn't realize I had more. See? Okay. But anyway, these are whitening pens. They're gel for your teeth, obviously. Like if you go out and you drink wine, or you're traveling and you're drinking more coffee, more wine, things like that, things that dye your teeth, you can use this, and it's in a convenient pen. It's travel friendly, gluten free, sugar free, and it's, let's see here, vegan and enamel safe, and it's mint flavor. And again, it's the Guru Nanda Basics. Okay, so I got 2 of those. Oh, these are so yummy. These are fit, and 4 fruit strips. There's 4 in here, and these are strawberry. There's no sugar added, made with real fruit, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. And when I see no sugar added or no sugar, like sugar-free, I always check because I don't like stevia. I don't like any synthetic, like artificial sweeteners or anything like that. So this one is just apple puree concentrate, juice concentrate, strawberry juice concentrate, pectin beet juice concentrate, strawberry aroma, and it's produced in a facility that possesses other tree nuts and peanuts. So if you're allergic to those things, stay away from those. Refrigerate the package after opening, and it may contain pit or shell fragments. It says made with real fruit, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors. And they're so good. So when you open, see, I got 2 of them because they had ran out and I did not see them for a long time. Well, for a few months. Okay. And they're like, no, I was going to open one to show you. Let me show. Hello. Okay. They are like fruit roll-ups, but healthier. No preservatives. No added sugar. So habitually healthy. It's just one packet. Throw it in your purse, in your bag. Where does it say how much sugar's in here? Of course, it's fruit, so it should have sugar. Sodium is 2 milligrams, so not very much sugar. So it has 10 grams of sugar. It says serving size, 4 servings. So each one of these has 10 grams of sugar, which of course, fruit has sugar in it. So yeah, it's just a strip. Just like it has it in the picture, like this. That's it. There's a strip this big. It goes from here to here, right here. They're so good. Okay. Then they had this envelope pocket. So when we go to like author events, indie author events, and we, sell Christopher's books, or like when I go to my Jasna events and we have an emporium and I sell, antiques and stuff like that. This is just a good thing for, a money pouch. Thank you. That's what I want to say. A money pouch. And it has a snap in the front. Here. And then here. Because we have like a lockbox and all that stuff. And this is just easier to tuck away when you're not at the table or things like that. Okay. And this one, I got an eyeglasses pouch. I thought it was cute. And I find that when I take off my sunglasses, I just kind of leave them anywhere. And so this will make sure that they don't get scratched if I put them in there first. That's all. Simple. And it's quilted. It's very cushiony. And it's like quilted like this. And they had, of course, different colors and patterns. Okay. And then I gotten this Tahari Beauty, which you probably are familiar with that brand. It's vitamin C facial cleanser. It brightens and cleans. So I think I bought that one for my dad. Okay. Ready? And then they had the cutest satin bows for the hair, which I got white. I have a green one already. I showed you before, like an emerald green, because I have an emerald green Regency dress. And I just thought, I need another Regency dress, and this white satin will go with anything. So, we have, did I already talk to you about these? Star Trek socks. That's the sweetheart. Pick those. We must have gone hungry because he bought these Oreo Cakesters, double chocolate Oreo Cakesters, which, we never opened up, but there's those. I have these, we have my son, Marmalade, and he sheds a lot of hair. So you have to, and now he's taken to, we let him sleep on the bed, on the edge of the bed, on his own blanket. But now he's crept over to buy my pillows, which I'm allergic to him. So now we use these more because we don't get so full of cat hairs because he's not allowed on the couches and things like that. So like my girls used to be. So we don't have so much hair all over us anymore. But now that he's creeping closer to my pillows, before I go to bed at night, I have to tape roller the comforter on top just to remove any hairs, because his dander will mess me up. Okay. And then they have this cute Spa Essentials Kiwi Fusion Facial Mask, Detox and Restore. And this is the Korean beauty. And they have a Rose Hydrogel Firming Lace Gel Mask infused with rose flower water. Hydrogel, oh, that's in French. paraben-free and sulfate-free, and this is by Bio Miracle. It's brightening, hydrating, soothing, and firming. Yeah, and this is also a Korean beauty product. You know, Korean beauty is supposed to be really, really, really good. They have a really good reputation. Oh, no, this is something else. Oh, see, I had already opened the pack. We got hungry. Oh, I had already gotten a chimichurri thing that I had in the last. This is chimichurri seasoning, a McCormick's Grill Mates chimichurri, Szechuan pepper, oregano, and red pepper. In this full-size bottle, which you saw in the other video probably. And today I went to Costco also, and I got, right now they have a sale on stuff. So it was I think $12 for 3 mid-size Downy, what is this, rinse and refreshes. So I like these little ones because they don't take up much room, and you know, I don't often use it. I only use it when I buy thrifted fabrics, any blanket, anything that's textiles, clothes. I use it for that. I don't use it for my own stuff usually. But I do have quite a bit of stuffed fabric, like sewing fabric, to wash. So I bought the bigger ones because I calculated last time. This was 4 ounces for $1.25. So it was what, like 27 cents an ounce or something like that. Anyway, it was cheaper when you calculated it from, if you watch that video, I did it in that video. I don't remember how much it was at Target for the big one, but this was cheaper to buy it this way anyway, per ounce. But today, Costco had it on sale, and 3 regular ones. Anyway, it works out to 15 cents an ounce. So I was like, oh, that's about half of the price of this. So I got those. So I'm not going to need any more from Dollar Tree or anywhere else for a long time. Oh, and then there's a niacinamide serum, the Glow, which is a glass bottle, the dropper, which I covered in the last video. You saw the other Dollar Tree video. Okay, what else? Oh, I had already bought these. Huh. Lordy, that's why I need to get to these videos quicker, because I didn't know I already had these in there. This is a Glow, which is the niacinamide serum for brightening and toning. And this was Dew, the hyaluronic acid serum for hydrating and restoring. The glass bottles. So now I have 2 of these and 2 of these, which I don't need, but okay. Moving right along. Oh, these are for Birdie, but they are adorable. We read all of them. We read one each night to kind of go to bed to go to sleep on a nice note. But this one is Too Timid to Talk. It's very cute. This one is Too Tall to Twirl. And they were at the Dollar Tree I was at today. So I've been to 4 different Dollar Trees in the past 7 days, the past week, and 8 days, something like that. And all of them had these books. So you can go out and get them now. Too Shy to Sing. This one was really super cute, the story. Too Clumsy to Climb. Oh, and then I have bought another Too Timid to Talk. I didn't know I already had it. And I was like, oh, I don't think I saw this one. But no, I already had it. Okay. That's why I need to do these sooner. It was in a bag somewhere over there. Okay. And then they had brought these back, but I haven't seen them at every Dollar Tree. Clippers, Scissors, and Tweezers. The Brookstone clippers. See the tweezers, clippers, and nail file. So it's a nice little set. And they're good quality. And they're like the matte black. So they look so sleek. Okay. Oh, I was going to say last bag, but that would have been lying. Okay, so like this one I got for $3, and it's a shade for the passenger, and back seat if you have kids, and they're sitting in the sun side. So you get 2 of them for $3. Now I got to return this one already because I since bought a car windshield shade, and it came with 2 free of these. So I'm like, okay, so I just bought that. Now I'm gonna have to take them back. Okay, so I will take that back. I think I already talked to you about these, actually. Did I talk to you about these? These can coolers. They have them feeling tropical and peace, love, summer on both sides. Kind of think I talked to you about this already, which is a gem canvas. It has all the gems, the little needle thingy. Okay. This includes the canvas, adhesive, 13 gem packets, sorting tray, and gem pin. It's 6 by 6 inches, 6.18 by 6.18. So it's not going to be very big. I thought I already shared this with you. Okay, well, here we go again. They had this solar. Their solar lights are all out right now. You need to go check it out. And this is a little lantern. You can put it on a tabletop like this, or take this off if you'd like. They're screwed in. Actually, the handles are screwed in. That surprises me. That's good quality right there. Okay, $1.25. Let me see. How are we supposed to pull this out? There you go. There's the glow. That's pretty. Pretty glow. Pretty glow. Okay. And this is in front of me, so let me just show you now. The long poles that they have for the mops, like interchangeable mops that you just screw onto the end. Mops, brooms, dusters, squeegee, those kinds of things. Well, they have a new one, and first of all, it's metal. It's not plastic. Yeah, it's metal. And this is an extendable. So you can use it short like this, or you can extend it out. Like twisting it. So you extend it out, you twist it, and it locks into place. So it goes from, it's the same, 26 inches to 47 inches. And it has too where you just put those interchangeable brooms or whatever. They also have like the dusters and stuff so you can put on the ends so you can get up to, I would even use it to remove spider webs and stuff outside around the eaves and stuff like that. But yep. Okay, and then you untwist it, and then you just slide it back in, and then you twist it again, and it locks it there. So they improved upon the one they had. And of course, it has the hole here, so you can hang it. But I thought that was so good. Okay. This one is Crimson Citrus Odor Neutralizing, made with essential oils and upcycled ingredients. Oh, it smells so good. It's called Crimson Citrus. And even if you don't burn these, you can just put them in a little jar, and it'll send off the odor. Okay. Let's see. These are a mocktail without alcohol. This one's lime margarita. But I was thinking to get the lime margarita just because I don't like buying the big jar of the mix, because it just I keep it there for like years before I throw it away. Nobody else drinks it but me. So you can chill this. Well, this says that you could chill it, you sip and enjoy on the rocks, or you can do it frozen. So you could chill it, put it on the rocks, or freeze it and do it that way. But this is a mocktail, so it's the margarita without, it's the lime margarita without the alcohol. But you just have to add alcohol. So you can just add alcohol if that's what you want to do. Okay. If you want the taste of it or whatever, or you want to be tropical or like fancy, but you don't want the alcohol, there you go. And then they have this Rotel original diced tomatoes and green chili can. I got that. Yeah, I don't remember talking to you about that. And then this is also a candle. This is called Velvet Peach. And it smells so good. It smells so good. And then Velvet Peach. And this is the Bottle Up Joy brand. And those are the wax warmers. And then the Sweetheart wanted some poly rope. I don't know why, but 1/4 inch. And this is 50 feet for $1.25. Okay. And then I've always wanted to try chai tea, chai tea, and this is instant chai tea, and you just add hot water. It says it's small batch artisanal, so that is like, and there's 4 servings in here, and it says it's non-GMO, gluten-free, non-GMO, halal, and EZK. I don't know what that means, but and this is good until April of next year. And yeah, craft it with a few simple ingredients. Where does it say the ingredients? It has milk powder, pure sugar, black tea extract, natural spices, and natural spice extracts. So I thought I would try it because it always looks so good when people are drinking chai tea when it's cold, and like the color is so pretty, but I don't know. And then I got in the in the automotive tool area. This is a Tool Bench Hardware brand, and it's a caliper. But you can use this also for sewing. So it's just a ruler that slides. This thing slides up and down. The mouth slides open and closed. Okay. Moving right along. Let me pick up the pace here. We have this Popcorners kettle corn flavor. These are really good. They're very light, and they're the Popcorner brand. So we like those. I got these for my pool lady because my pool girl, because she likes dill pickles. And this is dill pickle popcorn by Pop Daddy. And it's made with ruby red kernels and pure avocado oil. Nothing artificial, gluten-free, made in Michigan. So yeah, hand seasoned in small batches also. Yeah, because if it doesn't, so avocado oil, as you know, is a good oil too. It's a good oil, because other oils are like inflammatory, like sunflower oil and all kinds of oils, other oils. And then this is a pretzel sticks. And this flavor of the pretzel sticks, also by Pop Daddy, is smoked Gouda. We got them to try them. And you see these packages are so nice. Like if you want to do like a beer, what do you call that? Like a snack or a movie or a beer gift basket. Thank you. Oh, Lordy, I'm tired already. But it's 49 minutes. I should be. Okay. So, and these small ones, the pretzel sticks, they have all kinds of flavors, like spicy ones, habanero ones, spicy ones, Parmesan, garlic Parmesan, things like that. So yeah, they're very sleek looking, very nice packaging. And of course they have different flavoring of popcorn as well. Okay. And then of course my husband likes his Boom Chicka Pop. And we like the little bags because then we can share it and it'll stay, if we buy the big bag from Costco, we'd have to eat it every day for it not to get stale. And even then it'll get stale before we can finish it. So, okay. This was another hungry day because we seem to have 8 king size Chips Ahoy cookies in there. So when you see those in there, we must have gone to lunch and then we forgot all about these, but they look good in the moment. And then of course our staple of our shortbreads. And he tried to get some the other day too. And I was like, no, sir, we have some in the bags on the floor in the living room. Okay, then we have another book, The Prisoner's Ring, a Rip Through Time novel. This takes place in Edinburgh in 1869, and it's like, homicide detective, blah, blah, blah. So my honey likes detective stories because he is, of course, a detective, a murder mystery writer. Okay, and then here I got this one, Remember Love, because it's Regency times. You see that? Curls, tendrils, man on a horse, the estate house in the back. So I got this one. So I got that one too. Entertain me. I got this True Lemon for my cousin that's trying to be good with her health, a little better. And if she doesn't like drinking water, this is just lemon. It's not sugar or salt or anything. It just has crystallized lemon. That's it. It's not like those it's like a Crystal Light where it has like 12 packets in there, so you can put in your bottle of water or your cup or whatever, just to give it a different flavor, just so that you want to drink the water if you don't like the taste of water. Okay, hopefully she'll drink more water. And then this is her Hidden Genius. This is my book. And it is a book about Rosalind Franklin. So Rosalind Franklin is the person who actually figured out the structure of DNA, the DNA structure. Of course, the male scientist she worked for took the credit, but but later we found out it was actually her. Oh, and look at some more mocktails. That's 3 margaritas right there. I mean, 3 mockaritas. Haha, I got jokes. Okay. And then they had these swivel microphone headsets. Right? So it has an adjustable microphone. Okay, I'm pulling out my hair. Clear mono sound, 3.5 millimeter compatible. Great for work, from home, lightweight design. So you can use it with your laptop. And this is kind of plug it has. And I got 2 of these. So I keep losing my little Bluetooth. So I bought one of these for my phone, and I bought an adapter so that I could plug this into my adapter and then the adapter into the phone. And then I can walk and get my steps in while I'm on the phone in my backyard. So that pole fell on the floor. It's okay that I look like the old Britney Spears with her mic. And then here's a strawberry mocktail. Okay. Strawberry flavor. These are white string tags for pricing things when I do the Emporium with my Jasmine group in December. But I'm like, you'll see when I go through the state sale stuff and whatever, I'm going to start I'm going to label them and put them away labeled. That way in December, I'm not trying to like figure out the prices and stuff. They have this Hydro Plus Hydrating Cleansing Gel with hyaluronic acid, and it's a dupe for the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Cleanser. Fragrance free, so it shouldn't irritate your skin. It says it gently cleanses and removes dirt, oil, and makeup. So it's a dupe. I haven't seen it again since I saw it when I got it. I think since then I've been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe different Dollar Trees, and I haven't seen it again yet. So I don't know if they're going to bring it back or not. Okay. They did have this self-adhesive mouse pouch to keep your mouse within reach. Attach, store, and go. So it's to stick onto your laptop. Well, I have a mouse for my laptop because the pad, no, I can't do that. I can, but I get frustrated. So I have a mouse for it. It's much quicker. I could scroll. It has a scrolling thing in the middle. And this, you stick this onto, let me open it. You stick it onto your laptop. I'm looking at my laptop. I don't know where my mouse is. See, that's why you need one of these, so you always know where your mouse is. So it just has a pouch, like it's a nice stretchy pouch, and you stick it onto your laptop on top, and you slide your pouch in, and then your mouse is always with your laptop. So I'm gonna try that out. Okay, and lastly, I have these bracelet activity, Disney Princess bracelet activity surprises, and it says, which one will you get? Which princess? You can get, this one looks like the Moana. So this one looks like the Tangled, what's her name? One from Tangled, this one right here. Okay, so let's open one to see. You open it like that. So you tear the piece off. It has a little tab. Sorry, I should have showed you that right here. It has a little tab. You just rip that over and it'll open right up like that. And when you look inside, oh, it's even in a little a little opaque. Okay. Oh, I was like, what's the little papers? There's like little confettis in there. Not confetti, like little rip paper. Okay, so these are the beads and the string to make the necklace. And these are like little charms. These are like little charms. So you can hang on there. And this one tells you who you got, which I could see through the package. But who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? Put in the comment who you think it is, and then we'll find out in about 5, 4, 3, 2. Did you think it was Moana? It's pretty. That's cute. Look it. Cute, huh? Okay. That's who that was. So very, very cute. And then it has a paper in there where you can see what different ones you could have got. So, oh, Cinderella's cute. Oh, Ariel's cute too. Okay, Natalia, you gotta go collect these. Look how cute Ariel is. And Cinderella. Tiana's cute too. I'm not a big Tiana fan. I don't like the story, the movie. Moana's cute. Belle. And Rapunzel. So those are the ones you could have gotten. Okay. There's another one here, but that's for my goddaughter. So Okay, so it's like, oh, so like if you get, um, what was her name? It just said, but Rapunzel. You get the sun and the artist little thingy, and with her, you saw this one, and this one was in the bag. Yeah, and then with Belle, oh, that's cute. I want Belle now. You get the rose and you get the books. How adorable! Oh, Lordy, I have to buy my goddaughter a different one. Here we go. I never said I had any willpower. It's Moana again. Okay, well, I gotta go get Belle. Let's see. And well, it doesn't show you what Cinderella gets. Let me see if the paper told you what came with them. Oh, this is like series 1 and series 2, but it doesn't tell you what little charms comes with them. It's a bracelet activity. So it's not a necklace, it's a bracelet. Cuteness, right? Okay. There we go. Maybe I'll donate these to the women's shelter. All right. That's it. I got through all of it, and now my floor is clear and I can put everything away. It's such a mess here on the table, but that's been an hour. So if you watch to the end, thanks. And run out to Dollar Tree, get what you want, get what you need. Bye.